Real-world analogy of singleton design pattern. To truly understand the singleton design pattern, it helps to step away from code and look at real-world systems. In real life, many things are designed to exist only once, not because they can't be duplicated, but because duplication would cause confusion, inefficiency, or chaos. Singleton in software follows the same principle. Analogy 1. Government Passport Office. Imagine a country having multiple passport authorities, each issuing passports independently. What would happen? Two citizens might receive the same passport number. Rules might differ from office to office. Verification becomes unreliable. National identity loses trust. Instead, a country maintains one central passport authority that defines the rules, issues, and validates passports, maintains a single source of truth. This is exactly what singleton does in software. A single shared authority ensures consistency and control. Analogy 2. Control tower at an airport. At an airport, thousands of flights take off and land daily. Imagine if every airline had its own control tower. Conflicting instructions increased risk of accidents. No centralized coordination. Instead, there is one control tower that coordinates all flights, manages shared airspace, prevents collisions. In software, components like logging services, message queues, and security managers act like control towers. They must exist once per system, making them perfect singleton candidates. Analogy 3. Company HR policy document. A company has one official HR policy document. If every department had its own version, rules would conflict, employees would be confused, compliance would break, so the company keeps one authoritative policy that everyone refers to. Similarly, a configuration manager in software must be singleton so that all parts of the system follow the same rules. Analogy 4. Electricity power grid. Homes, offices, and factories all draw power from a single coordinated grid. If everyone generated and managed electricity independently, waste would increase, supply would be unstable, costs would skyrocket. The centralized grid ensures efficiency, reliability, and consistency. In software, shared resources like thread pools, connection pools, and cache managers follow the same logic. Analogy 5. Library index system. A library has thousands of books, but it uses one index system. If every librarian kept a separate index, books would be hard to find, records would be inconsistent. A single index ensures accuracy and efficiency. In software, logging and monitoring systems serve this role and must be singleton. Mapping the analogy to software. Real-world software. Singleton passport authority, security, authentication manager, control tower, message queue, service bus, client, HR policy, configuration manager, power grid, thread pool, resource manager, library index, logging service, key insight. Singleton does not mean only one object is allowed. It means only one authoritative instance should exist to manage a shared responsibility. Final takeaway: whenever the real world demands one central authority to avoid confusion and waste, software needs a singleton. When used correctly, especially with dependency injection, singleton becomes a design decision rooted in reality, not just a programming trick.